Hello, everyone. Welcome to a commentary channel. My name is Jem, and for those of you who don't know me, I've uploaded thousands of different topics, but I'm going to let you know that from the future onwards, my channel is going to go in a different way. We're going to go down the rabbit hole of remote viewing. I'm going to do remote viewing, not the way the Army in America taught SRV, where you have 8 digits and a target, but rather intent. And for also those of you who don't know me, I'm a published author of over 20 books on Amazon. So today I want to reflect a little on some of the books I've written, or perhaps more honestly, the books that came through me. You may know I've written a few, but there are two in particular I want to speak about today. Seeing the spirituality behind the negativity, a menu for the game of life. Let me repeat that. Seeing the spirituality behind the negativity, a menu for the game of life. And the second book is called The Moors, Maurs. Let me be honest with you. These weren't planned works. They weren't plotted or outlined or fussed over like a novel. These books were channeled. I would sit for hours, truly, and allow questions to rise in me, and then I'd let the answers flow. Not always clearly. Sometimes the words didn't fit. English failed me at times. The information was too fast, too vast, and I just did my best to catch what I could. Seeing the spirituality behind the negativity was my deep inquiry into conspiracies, aliens, religion, history, drugs, games that we do, and even death. There were many subjects, even love, pets, you name it, I asked it. It went further than David Icke in some places, because I wasn't just looking for evidence. I was tuning into energy, intent, and pattern. I explored lies, illusions, how our own senses deceive us, and I came to a startling conclusion. Nothing is truly solid. Not our governments, not our history, not time, not gravity, not physical universe, not even our bodies. I wrote about alien species, greys, reptilians, and the mantis beings. I didn't trust them. They weren't benevolent guides. They were doing alien things with alien motives. I didn't need to remote view targets. Sometimes a place would simply rise into consciousness. The Blue Mountains, for example. Lake in Doon, where I saw a flying saucer, is another. No logic behind it, just unknowing. Now here's the thing. Most of this was written before addiction took hold in my life. That matters to me because I know now that some of the later content, particularly when substances were involved, was perhaps touched by lower vibrational sources. And yet, even then, there was something true trying to come through. Sometimes the vibration was off, but the inquiry was always real. The Moors, Maurs, came later, and it brought through something ancient. It told of a race that could create and dismantle the physical universe through music, through sound and vibration. I'm not a scientist, far from it, but somehow quantum physics kept slipping in. I didn't understand it logically, but the words wrote themselves. There's a third book I should mention, The Social World. It came before Addiction too, a social theory text on the surface. But looking back, I see it was also channeled in a way. The constructs, the ideas, they felt like help, like something was guiding me towards greater understanding, not just of society, but of our roles within it. All these works are part of a bigger puzzle, and maybe I didn't know it at the time, but now I see. I was trying to answer the biggest question of all: why are we here? And what I heard was this: life is a game, entertainment, a kind of theatre, a stage for all entities to play. Trees, rocks, aliens, you and me. An illusion, yes, but with very real feelings, very real consequences, and very real growth. Now, at the age of 64, things are different. Sometimes I wonder if I've lost my channel. Is it harder now? Or am I just more grounded, more discerning? But talking to you here, it reminds me the door was never fully closed. So thank you for letting me share, reflect, and maybe even reopen something. And if you're watching this and you've ever felt like a message wanted to come through you, even if you didn't understand it, please know this: you're not alone. We're all remembering pieces of something bigger. And again, I want to thank you for watching. I appreciate any and every view. And as I said, my channel is going to go in a completely different direction, remote viewing. I'm not sure when I will next be on. Let's see what I can come up with. But as I said, this remote viewing will not be on 8 digits and squiggle lines. This will be intent. This will be like astral traveling. I will ask a question like I want to see what is happening, say, under Area 51, or I want to see what is happening on the moon, or whatever. So stay tuned to this channel, because that's the way I am going to go from now on. But when I next do some remote viewing, I'm not sure. I'm on some pretty heavy medication to sleep, and it makes me pretty drowsy. All right, be nice to one another and to yourselves. Thank you again for watching. Love, light, and blessings. This Gem out for now. Bye.